Hey, it's Brian with Easy Sell. Probably the worst thing you could do is if you get your phone wet. You drop it in your tub or at the pool, or you run it through the wash and you find that it's been exposed to water or submersed in water. Don't put it in rice or kitty litter directly. Don't take your case off and just drop it right in there. What's going to happen is you're going to get a lot of dust that's going to accumulate around the edges of your phone. It's going to get into your charge ports, your headphone jack, and the speaker covers. Those little screens are going to get clogged with dust. It's not a good idea. It could make its way into the phone, but best case scenario, you're scraping this dust off of your wet phone later on, which is not something you want to be doing. So really the best thing to do is to actually put the phone somewhere where air can flow over it. Maybe in a window when there's very little sunlight. If you have a fan, put it in front of the fan. You could use a hair dryer, even a shop vac if you want to run some air over it that way and reverse the the flow of the air on the shop vac. Running the air over it's going to cause a lot more evaporation than putting it into rice. If you think about it, you got to boil rice for what, an hour, 45 minutes, maybe half an hour if you're lucky, to get it to absorb water. That's in direct contact at high temperature. So rice is really not the best thing to use. All right, there are some things called desiccants, like you see you buy a new pair of shoes, those little packets says don't eat me, and those things do draw, without being in contact with it, do draw moisture out of the air. However, you're not going to find that to be true with rice. It's not really, I don't know where that came from. I think it was someone did it and it worked miraculously. It didn't work really. Something else caused the phone to continue to work, and it's been on the internet forever. But putting your phone directly into, especially kitty litter, that's a clumping. That does absorb moisture, but only in direct contact. Plus it's very dusty. It'll break up and you'll have a lot of dust and small particles that you have to clean off your phone. It's not even advisable anyway. Even if you were to protect your phone in some way from the dust, I wouldn't put it in any of those particular mediums. So get air flowing over it ASAP. If it's an expensive phone, find a local repair shop that can get in there and clean it. Because what happens sometimes, if the phone isn't immediately short-circuited by the exposure to water, the mineral content in the water, like a water pipe, you see that white or green accumulation. That's just minerals that are accumulating from water. As it evaporates, it'll leave those mineral deposits on the components in the phone. So you could have a couple of problems. One, it could short circuit and the water could actually damage the phone, but as it evaporates, it could leave mineral deposits on the connections and components in the phone and damage it. So it's wise just to get it dried off as quick as possible, and then if you could, get it to a repair shop, a local repair company, as soon as possible. Many of the new phones, though, they're made so that you're not really in too much jeopardy when you get your phone wet. It depends on how long it's been in the water and how quickly you get the phone dried out. So that's it. Good tip. I found this as a YouTube video that I watched the other day with a guy who tested several phones in different environments for trying them off, and he found that it's not advisable at all anyway to in fact, what he found was it's better to do nothing, just to set the phone out on your counter or table, than it is to put it in rice or in kitty litter. So that's just a quick tip. It's great advice. Definitely use it. If you get your phone wet and it's a pricey new one, get it to a repair shop as soon as possible. They can clean it out and hopefully salvage it. So that's it, guys. Follow me for more. Thanks. Have a great day.